Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. Guys, it's never a dull moment in crypto, that is for sure. That is why I love doing daily market updates. And guys, it is the 27th of November today. There is a lot happening in the space. I have updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. We have updates in relation to Bitboy and Sam Bankman-Fried, as I posted in my video earlier today. And updates all over the place, so I'm going to go through it. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. We're just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, as we've all seen in the last few weeks. All right. So please be careful. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And also a bit of housekeeping, ladies and gentlemen. Please invest in a cold wallet. That could be a Trezor, a Ledger, an Alipol. It could be a Descent wallet, whatever you're comfortable with obviously using, and obviously within your budget. I know some people can't afford this stuff, so you can use Trust Wallet. I personally still do use mine. And again, it's very safe because it's self-custody. You are in complete control of your seed phrase. And obviously the best thing would be to get it on an old phone or an iPhone or Android or whatever you've got there. Keep that offline. And if you can afford it as well, get a VPN on that phone as well. That will just give you an extra layer of protection. Anyway, that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen, for the formalities. Yes, my dog is in the office today because it's Sunday. So I bring her to the office with me. So she's running around, so you might see her in the video. Anyway, let's go straight to the community tab, guys. All right, so obviously we have losing their minds today. People have been losing their minds on Twitter. And again, my video today was self-explanatory, all right? I don't need to go back into it, but, you know, people need to understand that I do have a responsibility on this channel towards my audience. I have never been paid to promote a crypto project. I never will be paid. I'm not interested. My audience is very important to me. And guys, honestly, there's so many influencers out there that have been caught out because, you know, a crypto project goes under, everyone uses it against them. It's not worth it, in my opinion. So anyway, that's just what I had to say today. So again, I'm looking out also for the younger generation and audience that are coming into this space, because they do follow YouTube influencers, and it's a fact, all right? So I have to educate as best as I can to protect yourself and everyone else out there as well. So anyway, now, moving on to some more interesting stuff, right? So this is an actual official tweet from Ripple that I put out, they put out as well. But by 2024, at least 50% of the world's population is expected to use digital wallets for transactions, valued at over $9 trillion annually. That is a lot of money, all right? So our white paper explores how CBDCs to take advantage of this growth right here. And again, we're all moving to central bank digital currencies, whether we like it or not. And, you know, I personally don't like them, to be quite honest, just given the fact that it just gives governments and institutions more control over people. But it's coming whether we like it or not. And, of course, we have my top altcoins in the portfolio today. We had Ravane, we have Sia Coin, Quant, DAG, and CKB as well. They were the ones up in my portfolio, and yes, I'm very bullish on Quant and can never have enough of it. Let's go to CoinSpot quickly. I'm not going to go through the prices. I'm just going to explain. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, and again, I've been using this for years now, and again, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and obviously everything else is set to USD, but I just want to point out that I have taken most of my assets off this exchange, as well as should everybody else, and I've put it into cold storage. All right, so I've secured my assets. I'm only keeping what I'm staking on here, and that's straight up facts. All right, so again, I'm fully prepared to lose these assets, although that would suck big time. I am fully prepared to lose those. Now, where's Gucci? Anyway, she's running around. Anyway, so I'm not going to go through the prices today because I think I just want to get straight into the news. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And again, I've got the Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. Again, I'm building a very bullish community of serious investors. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my trading strategies on like 3-commas. And I am doing something pretty wild at the moment with a pretty incredible platform. But that's all in the Patreon. All right. So again, I love talking with everyone directly in there as well. So please feel free to join. It is linked below. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles because I want to get straight into the news. Don't want to muck around, ladies and gentlemen, but let's have a look on the day. We have Huobi tokens still up 7.6% today, up 57% on the week. So had you have bought this last week, you'd be up 57% on your investment, which is just madness. When you think about it, the average return in the stock market is around 10% annually, 8 to 10%. And if you're lucky, you'd be getting 13 to 15%. But 57% in a week is wild, all right? So again, that's why institutions want to come into this space. Eunice said Leo's up 7.2% as well on the day. Very, very interesting. Here she is here, guys. She's down here. I'll bring her up in a second. But we have Dogecoin up 5.6% on the day as well, 13% on the week, 25% on the month. Again, I sold off a massive position of this and put it into Bitcoin just because when it was 80 cents AUD, and I think it was right around about 60 cents USD. So who knows where Dogecoin's going to go. If it goes back up to those levels, fantastic, all right? What else we got here? Link. I did add this in my portfolio the other week, last week as well, so I'm quite happy with my investment in Link. 3.9% on the day, 14.5% on the week, which is just nice. $26 right there was its high USD. It's currently trading at $7 now. All right. Now, guys, obviously, yes, it's time for crypto fans to stop supporting cults of personality. This is interesting right here and on Cointelegraph, but it says from Sam Bankman-Fried to Bitboy, cryptocurrency fans have been too quick to support divas who gain notoriety on social media. It's a phenomenon that needs to end. Many centralized crypto platforms that collapsed this year had something in common: a young, outspoken, and cocky leader. Each gained outsized influence, not by virtue of outsized intellect or talent, but because of their piles of money and large Twitter followings. And each time, misplaced trust in their abilities resulted in a disastrous consequences. If crypto wants to avoid similar catastrophes in the future, it's time for us to rearrange our leadership priorities. We need to ditch the cults of personality, which is very interesting. But obviously, guys, today has been a pretty full-on day on Twitter. Like, my entire Twitter feed has just exploded. Obviously, with Bitboy going to visit Sam Bankman-Fried's apartment today and standing on his car, literally looking inside the car in the Bahamas. And look, and to be quite honest, guys, again, I'm not against anyone, who's lost money here, guys. Honestly, I do feel bad for everyone. However, obviously, what I believe personally, what Bitboy was doing was not acceptable in my opinion. I think there's other ways to do things like that. And again, I just don't think it's appropriate by stalking and going to the guy's house. I mean, obviously, it just brings back memories from when Quant and UST collapsed. There was a guy that lost around about $2.5 million, I believe, and somebody went to his apartment where his wife was, and I'm not sure if his kids were there. I don't know if he's got kids, but went to the front door and knocked on the door to go and speak to Quant. The man was arrested. I don't know if he was charged. He was probably let off, but it's scary. Man, it's scary stuff, all right? And there's bigger players involved with this. So, again, I think, a lot's coming to Sam Bankman-Fried, and I do hope he gets arrested and charged for stealing billions of people's, money. Straight up, I do. I do hope that happens because, again, it's clear as daylight. He's manipulated markets. He's stolen people's money, and he should be dealt with accordingly. Anyway, enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I'm fully with the crypto community on this stuff, but stalking and harassment for me personally is not something I want to encourage or advocate. All right, because again, it's a lot of younger kids can think that's okay. It's not when you think about it. Anyway, moving on, guys. Some interesting stuff. So XRP looks ready for big move. Here might be the potential catalyst right here. So let's have a look at this. So the former congressional candidate and founder, Gokhstein, forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but Mr. Gokhstein has again expressed optimism about Ripple winning the lawsuit. So he bases his belief on Ripple's victory over the SEC on two factors. First, the clarity it brings to crypto industry. That's true. And second, the XRP community that fought hard and stood its ground is rewarded. So in the past week alone, the XRP price rose nearly 12% amid speculation of a settlement in the Ripple SEC lawsuit. But in previous tweets, the crypto influencer stated that Ripple needed to win the case against the SEC because in this scenario, not only will XRP price go parabolic and Ripple receive a significant boost, but every legitimate platform will also take off. And that is the truth. So the expectations of the Goldstein Media founder were echoed similarly by members of the XRP community. A user, Coffeeopolis, whatever, I can't even say that, man, whatever, believes that the XRP price is primed for a major move, irrespective of what happens in the lawsuit. And I agree. He cites technical factors as a potential catalyst. Charts look really good, higher lows breaking out of several structures, retesting, retaking, or breaking out moving averages, which is nice. Good analysis. Too many people think XRP price is just about the lawsuit. And I think you mean the court excluding secondary market sales. The SEC hasn't given up on saying all sales are securities. Bill Morgan, also another crypto enthusiast and lawyer, also believes that the XRP price action is not confined to what happens in the lawsuit. As both parties prepared to submit their reply briefs in response to summary judgment motions in the lawsuit, everything seems quiet. Amid the relative quietness as regards the lawsuit, of course, XRP was the top gainer among the top 10 cryptocurrencies early on Friday. This is just bullish news, all right? So again, I honestly believe once the crypto, once this has clarity in this case and it's finally out of the way, XRP price will go parabolic. I really do believe that. And it's also running low on exchanges. We saw yesterday in my video that on the BNB chain, they had XRP, only 73 million, I believe it was. So it's not much when you think about it. It's not for retail. It's really not. It's for institutions and banks. That's what they want it for. So they're going to hold a significant amount of it. I honestly believe that there will be a very big shortage on exchanges. Now, moving on to some other news right here. Let me just wait for this to refresh. So the Ripple lawsuit, crypto lawyer sheds light on the value of XRP despite the brutal SEC case. So again, Johnny Deaton, the legend right here, the founder of Crypto Law, an outlet focused on key US regulatory developments for the digital asset sector, has his out of Lark Davis for questioning XRP's value. The lawyer was responding to a random tweet by Lark Davis, who wrote on Friday, so if JP Morgan is using Matic and Aave to settle USD to JPY Forex transactions, then what is the value proposition for XRP now? Which is interesting. But let's have a look here, guys. So Davis was mistaken for thinking that the SEC lawsuit was limited to Ripple sales. The lawyer went on to question the influencer's understanding of XRP. Does he really think because JPM is using Matic and Aave to settle USD to JPY, foreign exchange, that somehow lessens the value proposition for XRP? First, does he know the difference between Ripple and XRP? Of course. To the lawyer, Davis' question would have made more sense if he had asked whether JPM's use of Matic and Aave negatively impacted Ripple's business model. It is very surprising to me that XRP remains one of the most misunderstood cryptos out there, even though it has been around in top 10 for a decade. And again, I know the true value of XRP and Ripple, and we all know this. Guys, it's going to go parabolic. All right, it's just too big. Now, Chair Gary Gensler, the lizard man, criticized for approach to crypto regulation by US lawmaker. So Tom Emmer questions SEC chairman approach to crypto industry. Emmer said Chairman Gensler has to appear before the lawmakers to defend his methods. The lawmaker also said FTX's collapse was not a failure of crypto, which is really interesting. And I mentioned this yesterday in my video, but I'll mention it again. So my office has received numerous tips from crypto and blockchain firms that the SEC Chair Gensler information reporting requests to crypto community are overburdensome, don't feel particularly voluntarily, and are stifling innovation. So guys, Gensler's not going to be around for long as far as I'm concerned. I really don't believe he's going to be around for long. We got Alameda Research right here, withdrew $204 million ahead of the bankruptcy filing. So according to the analysis from blockchain firm Arkham right here, Intelligence, forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, over 50% of the funds transferred after November 6 were in the USD-pegged stablecoins. So Alameda Research withdrew over $200 million from FTX US before it filed for bankruptcy. According to the analysis from blockchain firm Arkham Intelligence right here, disclosed on November 25th. In a Twitter thread right here, it revealed that the Alameda Research, FTX's sister company, pulled $204 million from 8 different addresses of the FTX US and variety of crypto assets, the majority of them in stable coins in the final days before the collapse. I mean, they knew that they were going to collapse. This is facts. So they knew that they were going to do this. So Sam Bankman-Fried knows everything that he was doing. So my dog's scratching now. But anyway, he knew what he was doing. He's not stupid. And he also knows it's going to be very hard to recover these cryptos. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here, guys. Because again, I hope he does get into deep SHIT for this stuff. I really do. It doesn't help that he's in the Bahamas. I'm wondering if he can be deported back. So again, going to be keeping an eye on that very heavily. So American regulators to investigate Genesis and other crypto firms. Alabama and several other US states are investigating alleged securities violations and connections with retail investors. Cryptocurrency lending firm Genesis Global Capital and other crypto firms are under investigation by the SEC again. Joseph Borg, director of Alabama Securities Commission, right here, confirmed that this state and several other states are participating in inquiries regarding Genesis' alleged ties to retail investors, including if Genesis and other crypto firms might have violated securities laws. Barron's reported it is unclear what other companies are being investigated. And I wonder who is going to be investigated, because there's a lot out there, man, at the moment. It's full on. Now, let's go to cryptometer.io, ladies and gentlemen, see where the money has been flowing today on the weekend. We have XMR Monero, we have DOT, Link, Doge, Aave right here, Ethereum. What else we got here, guys? Bitcoin, of course, that's always there. Shiba Inu is back up there, which is interesting as well. I am bullish on Shiba Inu, to be quite honest with you. I do hold that. Now, let's go to Twitter. And guys, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz right here, guys. And again, I've got this post up right here. But when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, I will be giving away this bull ring right here. And I will do it live. And I'll randomly pick someone around the world to get this. And I'll make that up and send that out to them. Now, Black Swan Capitalist right here, which is awesome. Thank you for this tweet. Ripple is seeping into the core of the digital financial system. I can only imagine what is taking place behind the scenes with the SEC. The World Economic Forum names XRP as a crypto asset most relevant in central bank digital currency space. Absolute facts. Do not sleep on XRP, all right? So we've got Elon Musk slides from my Twitter company talk. So we're recruiting new user signups right here at an all-time high. User active minutes are also at an all-time high as well, which is interesting. Hate speech impressions are lower. Interesting. Reported impersonation spiked, then fell, which is good. So it's nice to see what he's doing with Twitter. And banks are over-leveraged $2 quadrillion in derivatives. A crash is imminent, and the economic fallout will be horrific. And that is just full on. All right, so look at all these banks. Wow, man, that's just a lot of... Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at the money that these guys are dealing with. Anyway, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. I think there's going to be a massive crash probably next year worldwide. And again, XRP is going to be the solution for all of this, for liquidity, because there is none. Anyway, I'm going to go into all my tweets right here. I did listen into all of this, guys, on the group with Bitboy and Wendio. Sorry, I do apologize. And all of these other influencers here. This was happening live, and I believe he was standing outside of Sam Bankman-Fried's apartment today. It was full on. And the fear and greed index is sitting at 22 right now. And I just want to point out as well, this is the exact reason I have never been paid and never will be paid to talk about any crypto project. And I used the word effing right there. I do apologize. Every single promo request gets thrown in the bin. That is facts. It's not worth it. It's definitely a big clean out, obviously. And my audience is more important than anything. This is Bitboy, obviously talking about FTX right here. Let me just, an FTT. Have a listen to this.
Going to be one of the few has been every day on this channel. I show you how to make money in crypto. Let's move on. Let's talk about the secret token. FTT. That is the token of FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried. Everything this man touches turns to gold. I don't know. Moon There's a massive story out right now about FTX. That was not a dab.
Bless you.
That's what we're looking at. FTT is potentially going to be one of the few coins I believe that could go up in the bear market. Now, I know that's...
I'm not going to even play anymore, but this is the reason why I don't get involved in promoting projects. I don't care how much money they freaking throw at me. They're not going to be able to buy me. It's as straight up as that, all right? It is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Come here. I caught her. There she goes. All right. Isn't that right? So I'm not paid to talk about crypto projects. Why? Because it always comes back to bite you in the ass. Or I'm sorry for swearing, but that's what happens, all right? Now, moving down, we have a new premier in Australia, in Melbourne, sorry. It is not new. It is Daniel Andrews. And I don't like to get political, but this is just crazy. I can't believe he was re-elected here in Melbourne. He made worldwide news for the world's longest lockdown. That's basically who this guy is. Anyway, I just can't believe it. I'm in a state of shock. So I'm just going through my Twitter feed right now. And what else we got here, guys? Why launch a CBDC today? Do the needs of developing economies such as the UK and EU and the USA differ from developing economies such as the Bahamas and Cambodia? Here, the Digital Pound Foundation policy lead, Jana Pache, right here, answers this potent question. Have a listen to this.
Like the EU, for example, there's a very different driver there, which is further greater market integration. The UK is still looking for its why. The US will probably be because it wants to retain its dominant position currency-wise on the global stage. So everyone has different reasons. And to say that it's all because they all want control, or it's all because they all want to be able to control various aspects of monetary policy wouldn't necessarily be accurate. Some of them have very valid use cases as well. So for example, the Bahamas, 700 odd islands, really difficult to distribute, to fill up ATMs, especially during the pandemic. So digital currency seems like a logical solution. Cambodia, monetary sovereignty, so they're a heavily dollarized economy. They actually wanted people to use their own currency, so they introduced the com for that reason. So yes, you can build in financial inclusion, but actually, if you're going to do that with a CBDC, you need to rethink how you offer services to people. If you just keep it within the same kind of banking system and infrastructure, you're going to exclude people for the same reasons they're excluded today. They are not going to pass AML checks.
Anyway, so this is all happening, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Thanksgiving was the other day as well in the United States, and this is hilarious, but I had to retweet this. So again, this is what happens, and just had an intense 7-hour debate with someone new to crypto and why crypto is the future. No more Thanksgiving dinners during bear markets. And XRP Pharaoh, that is Greenfield, and XRP Pharaoh basically said, all I did was pull out a $100 bill with Rosie Rios, the name on it, and then had them Google her name and Ripple. Debate lasted 33 seconds. That's awesome. I had to retweet that. The price glitch right here, which we've all seen, 10,000 US dollar XRP. Look at that. Well, 9,000. Did it glitch again? 9,868. Crazy. Imagine if that happened. I would just fall off my chair. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen, on Twitter. And I do want to give a shout out as well. So many people on here, guys, are, going wild on my post. But who was it here? Let me just give someone a shout out here, because they did send me the XRP wine link. And I've been wanting to get a hold of some of that. So if you are in possession of one of those bottles of XRP wine, let me know, please. That would be incredible. I can't find you. Here we go. No. Let me just have a quick look here, and then I'm going to get off the video. Anyway, people are losing their minds. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I can't find you, mate. Sorry, there's just too many tweets. You know who you are. Massive shout out, mate. So thank you for sending me the wine link. All right, so anyway, that's it. Sorry, mate, I can't find you the tweet there, but let's go to CoinMarketCap. The ones in my portfolio, Talcoin, we have Doge, SC, Superfarm, CKB, Kin, which is nice, Gas and Ravane and Mana. And again, the only ones I'm really heavily focusing on, dollar cost averaging every single week, so putting at least 10% of my income into these guys. Ethereum, XRP, you've got Cardano, AVAX, Link, XLM, Algorand, you've got Quant, Hedera, IOTA, Casper, XDC, and Alliance Block. That is where my money is going, and I'm pretty sure that's where Gucci's money is going anyway. So there you go. Say goodbye. All right. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around. And again, stay calm, stay cool, stay collective, guys, because again, focusing on the bigger picture here, which is the new financial world, the quantum financial system, the QFS system, guys, is coming, and it involves all of these coins right here. All right, so that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you on the community tab and the Patreon, so make sure you follow me on that. Speak soon, all right? Peace out. Bye.